Hello, welcome to My New World episode 2. This time we will cover the next 4 hours of gameplay in just 16 minutes. I've chosen this episode to almost only be in 16 times speed. There is a lot of important mission that I need to do, but it is mostly elements of gameplay that is normal to get resources, experience points, and clear a room for my village. This part is usually a little bit boring, but in 16 times speed, it is cool to watch, I think. I hope you will enjoy it. Already in my start presentation, the second mission starts. This is to get the armor so that I will probably not get killed in an ambush in the overworld. Usually the monsters in the overworld cannot kill you when you have an acceptable armor protecting you. Therefore, iron armor is enough in the overworld. The diamond armor is the only thing that is safe enough in the nether though. Also, then you can add additional properties to the armor. I will come back to that in later episode. By the way, you can add additional properties to the armor when it is in iron too, but that is, in my opinion, waste. Just a couple of minutes in, and I've already struck more iron and a ton of coal. But here's the thing: I am not going to use that coal for torches. It's way too valuable for that. For torches, I will make that from wood. Instead, I'm saving it. Coal is going to be a key resource when I start trading with the villager later on. Imagine swapping stacks of coal for emeralds, and then use the emeralds to get diamond tools. And the best part, mining coal gives experience points. Every block I dig is a step closer to level 30, which I need to enhance my tools and armor for the best trades. First priority, the pickaxe. I'm hoping to land fortune and maybe even a few other powerful traits. And just when I thought things couldn't get any better, I found lapis lazuli. Now that is a game changer. You can't enchant anything without it. It might not look as flashy as diamonds, but trust me, lapis is essential. Every enchantment I plan to do in the church that I'm planning, it all starts with this blue gem. So yeah, finding lapis, that is a huge early win. While I'm mining, I'm also shaping the square that will become the foundation of something much bigger, my future village. I'm carving out space for homes, paths, community buildings. Now it's just trees, stones, and silence. But I can already picture it. Villager walking around, trading, working, living. And right at the heart of it all, a church. Not just for looks, this will be the place where I enchant my gear. Tools, weapons, armor. This church will be where the things go from ordinary to legendary. I keep finding copper, and it looks cool, and I will use it later in the game. I'm saving it, you never know, maybe it will get an upgrade one day. Later I will use it as a decorative block. I've been playing for almost 2 hours now, and it's time to show you one of Minecraft's little quirks. You know that the moment when you load into the world and everything kinds of jitters, like the Matrix is having a minor glitch. The sound shudders and visual wobble just a little bit. It's weird, but it's also kind of funny. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay quiet for 15 seconds and let you fully experience the glitch. Enjoy the chaos. back again. Cool? Right. Right now I'm managing my armor and tools carefully, especially my pickaxes. I'm burning through iron picks pretty fast, since I haven't enhanced anything yet, and they're definitely not made of diamonds. That means they wear out quickly, and each new one costs 3 iron. The problem, I don't always find iron as fast as I use it. If I burn through too much too early, I'll be forced to fall back onto stone pickaxes, and that really slows down my mining. I also constantly forget to bring enough torches when I'm deep in the mine, so I find myself running back and forth to my base and way too often, just to craft more torches and, of course, more pickaxes. That is actually why this episode is packed with speedruns. I want you to see all the work that is going on, but at the same time, I don't think you want to watch me running up and down for torches in real time. And just like that, I finished mission 2. I'm now fully geared up in iron armor, and let me tell you, it feels great. I finally feel safe while exploring the overworld. This is a solid start of this world, 2 missions down, and I haven't come anywhere near dying. I'd say that is a pretty good track record so far. Now that it's safe to move around in the overworld, it's time to make sure I don't get lost out here. First step, I need a map. That means I need enough iron for compass, and of course redstone, and I need paper, of course. I get turned around way too easily, and wander off without a map is just asking for trouble. So, before mission 3 begins, I'm setting up a small sugarcane farm. It doesn't need to be big, just enough to craft the paper I need. Mission 3 will be all about finding diamonds and redstone. I don't need a ton of diamonds, just enough to craft an enchantment table. Most of my tools and armor will eventually come from trading with villagers anyway. I'll probably get started on mission 3 later in this episode, but first, let's stock up and get prepared. The mine beneath the base is slowly expanding, but with that comes a downside. It's taking longer and longer to find the essential resources I need. The wider and further I go, the more time it seems to take just to uncover the ore I'm after. It's a long road to run back to the base again. I just had my first encounter with an undead zombie, and honestly, it was not a problem at all. It is daytime, and with the iron armor I got now, I can feel totally safe handling threats like that, even in hardcore mode. It's a good feeling knowing I can hold my ground in the overworld. A lot just happened all at once. At first, I thought I was lucky. I found some sheep right near my base, and I was planning to start a small sheep farm. But before I could secure them, the wolf got them. Fortunately, I was close enough to collect the drops. I've got enough wool to craft a bed, and that's a big deal. Also, a little more food was secured. Now I can sleep through the night, which makes building up the village area so much easier. No more waiting out in the darkness. Just rest and a new day begins. With that, my third hour in this world is complete, and I've now stepped into the fourth hour. Progress may not be fast, but it's steady. One step at a time, this world is starting to take a shape. Since the sheep farm didn't exactly go as planned, I'm switching gears and starting a chicken farm instead. It's a solid backup plan, and once it's up and running, it will secure a reliable food source for the future. Now, I just need some seeds, not, not only to feed the chicken, but also to lure them into the farm. One step at a time, we're building sustainability. I've now got my dogs with me while expanding the village, and they're a real asset. If any monster sneaks up on me, the dogs will jump in and take care of it. That extra layer of protection means I can focus more on clearing the forest without constantly looking over my shoulder. The only downside, with all the tree chopping going on, I have to be careful not to accidentally hit them with my axe. They're loyal, but not invincible. Finally, I've got the chickens to stay behind the fence. I got 2 of them now, and that's all it takes. Soon I will have close to infinite food, and hunger will no longer be a problem in this world. Now everything is ready. It's time to begin mission 3, finding redstone and diamonds. To do that, I'll need to dig deeper, expand the mine further down into the world. It's going to take time, but that's where the real treasures are. I'll also keep an eye out for lava. It's an essential resource for automating part of my base later on. Let's go get it. Deeper and deeper we go, and honestly, I think I got really lucky with this spot. I managed to dig straight down from my base almost all the way down to the bottom of the world. That's rare. Usually, massive cave systems get in the way, but here it's like the world opened a path just for me. Yes, I found both the things that I was searching for, diamonds and redstone. Footage is moving at 16 times speed, so it might be hard to catch everything, even for me. But trust me, it happened. Mission 3 is officially a success. Alright, let's kick off mission number 4. This one is all about exploring the area around my base and seeing what the world has to offer nearby. The main goal is to find a village, but I'll also be on the lookout for other valuable resources along the way, like, for instance, cows and sheep. It is a time consuming journey and not without risk. So for now, I'll stick to traveling during day. And just to make things interesting, I won't bring a bed. Well, I only have one and I don't want to lose it. I don't know if you caught it, but yes, I found a village. That is a huge win for Mission 4. Also, I officially entered the 5th hour of gameplay in this world. While exploring, I spotted a cow and what I first thought was a sheep. It turned out to be a new type of pig. I also came across some pumpkin, which is always a nice bonus. And here's something unexpected, a new type of grass resources I have never seen before, the firefly bush. It actually emits light at night. Pretty cool, right? All in all, a fantastic start to exploring the world. As you can see, I've cleared out a bit space for the future village. It's still going to need a lot more room to grow, but I think we're at the point where a starter village is totally possible. So far, I'll say that Mission 4 has been a success. There's a lot more world left to explore, but now I know I've got the essential to get the village up and running. Alright, let's talk about the next mission. Mission number 5. I need to set up a cow farm. It's the easiest and most reliable way to get all the leather I need for books. And those books are key to building the Church of Enchantment, where I'll place my enchantment table surrounded by bookshelves. So the goal is simple. capture 2 cows, bring them back safely, and start breeding. Time to lay the foundation for some serious enchantment. I've got 1 cow secured. Now it's time to head out and find cow number 2. This mission might be quicker to solve than I expected. Fingers crossed. Oh no, it started to rain. That is not ideal. Even though I've got decent armor, I don't like heading out in weather like this. Monsters do not burn in the daylight when it's raining, and there's always a chance of lightning. I avoid going out in storms, especially when I am not carrying diamonds. No lightning for now, but still, I think it's smarter to shift plans and do something else for the time being.